So the first thing you need to establish before you even get out on track is your seating position, your pedal position, and your hand position. What I don't want you to do is rush this process, storm out of the pit lane, and then realize on track, oh, my pedals are too far, or I can't reach the steering wheel properly. No, let's address that now. Take time when you do that. When you're seated in the kart, your arms should have a natural bend. So we shouldn't be too far back and they're dead straight. No. That means the seat is too far back. Bring it closer, get that natural curve in your arms. The next thing I want you to focus on is actually your leg position. You see there's a slight bend in my knee. Same thing goes for this. If we're flattening out our knee and having to reach now, every time we apply the gas and our heel is above the floor, remember your body is the heaviest object in the kart. So this will manipulate the weight transfer. What happens when we put the seat all the way back is our weight is shifted to the rear tires and we got lots of grip here. What that will do is take the load off the front tires, and now we have to start turning excessively, which causes understeer. There's less grip on the front tires. On the other hand, if you put your seat all the way forward, now we're bringing the center of gravity closer to the middle of the kart. Not only will that keep you more planted, but it'll transfer the weight to the front tires. And when you have more weight on the front tires, you get a bit more oversteer. Oversteer is good because it helps you turn the corner easier with minimal steering input. Whenever you're tackling a corner, I want you to apply the push-pull technique. You've probably heard me say that many times. Your hands should be in a fixed position, either 10-2 or 9-3. Avoid going too low down because it becomes uncomfortable and you can see my range of movement is limited. Middle of the steering wheel, 9-3, or slightly towards the top, 10-2, ensures a firm grip and you can now push on the steering wheel. Let's say I'm taking a fast right-hand corner. I'm going to initiate a sharp initial turn-in, push my outside hand against the steering wheel, and at the same time lean my body to the outside into the corner of my kart seat. What this is going to do is induce some oversteer. So our steering wheel will naturally come back to the middle and we might be putting a few degrees of countersteer in. But notice how neutral I'm trying to keep my steering wheel. By having a firm grip, leaning out and holding onto the steering wheel whilst feeling where the grip is, I'm able to keep as neutral steer as possible. And that's the key. What I want you to avoid doing is sharp initial input, being too soon on the gas as well, and that will cause a massive tank slapper, a massive snap of oversteer.